So today, normally I would be doing like a surprise bag opening, but I thought I'd do something a little bit different this time. So I'm going to kind of run through the things in the year that keeps me organized and on track with things, and how I combat, because I get seasonal depression quite often, and how I combat that and how I stay positive throughout most things in life. So without further ado, let's jump on into this video. So first things first is how I stay organized throughout the year. And for me, sometimes it's very hard because I get very distracted. I have ADD, so it gets very hard to keep on track of like one certain thing throughout the year. So for me personally, it's easy to carry like a notebook with me and have a planner so that I know what I have to plan ahead for and try to keep me at least on track. Sometimes I do still slack off on that kind of stuff, but I try my hardest to stay focused and to, I guess, keep my attention to what I should be doing rather than what I should not be doing kind of thing. In the wintertime gets really bad because I get seasonal depression. So all I want to do in the wintertime is just sit there and not do anything. In the summertime I'm not too bad because I like to go out and be in the warm weather and everything. But I do struggle when it's colder to actually stay motivated to do stuff. So I find that if I set alarms on my phone, that actually helps like so incredibly much. Having one of these like planner style books where I can write things I need to do. I have a notes section on this page here, so I can write like an actual like checklist of what I need to do throughout the week. And this actually does help keep me organized and a lot better on track for what I should be doing. Another thing that I've actually noticed since I've started doing YouTube videos, I've actually found myself being a little bit more focused to stay on track of doing things. Because I want to be able to still put out my video every week. So I'm trying to push myself really hard to stay focused and being able to get a new video out for you guys every week. Which honestly is kind of hard for me because I do sometimes when I know I should be filming a video, I don't. And I'd rather just either be on my laptop or be watching Netflix or something. And I really know I shouldn't be doing that because I know I should be filming something for you guys. But sometimes it gets hard. Just, I don't know, with ADD it's a lot harder to stay motivated with things than it is if you don't have it. And I'm not to the point of like severe ADD, but I do know it's there because my focus on things is so limited that, I don't know, it's hard to explain. And I actually get really nervous talking about this, like I'm actually kind of shaking right now. Because this is not something I normally talk about. Because it's not something I want people to know that I have. But I've recently been starting to get more, like, self-aware and everything. Starting to love myself for who I am recently. So I've been trying to embrace the things that I have, that I know I need to talk about, and I know that people should know. So I'm sharing this with you guys now, just so that you guys understand that sometimes it is difficult for me to film videos, and sometimes I might even put out a video I'm not 100% happy with just because I want to get it over with, which I'm going to try really hard not to. I have done, I believe, 1 or 2 videos where I wasn't even happy with them, but I put them out because I needed a video for Monday. But I'm trying really hard to stay focused and do content that I know I could be proud of, and I know that you guys would be proud to see. So I've been trying really hard the last 3-4 months to actually be staying focused on doing videos and staying focused on doing stuff like that. So having a notebook, like I carry a notebook with me all the time. So I can write down anything. I have a notebook I keep all my like YouTube stuff in, so that I can stay focused on all that stuff as well. And I've been trying to keep my daily planner. I've been trying to keep updating it with things I know I need to do and things I know I need to get done. Just so I can stay focused enough that I can do the stuff in my life I need to do. I can make good content for you guys, and I don't feel that I want to just give up and stuff. So yeah, that's how I've been trying to stay organized and trying to stay on track with all that stuff. So yeah, no, a planner is amazing. Keeping notebooks, like sticky notes, notebooks, notepads everywhere around, and keeping a pen on me so I can do that kind of stuff is amazing as well. And just trying to stay motivated. Like, I have a friend that does YouTube as well, and I'm hopefully going to be able to go out and like do stuff with her so that I can stay focused and she can keep me motivated and talk me through things that I need, because she's an amazing listener and she is just amazing when it comes to like advice and stuff. So I'm gonna try to start hanging out with her and doing stuff. I know she's super busy with school and everything, but I feel like I need someone like her in my life right now, just with everything that's going on. So yeah, I've been feeling super stressed recently, which I don't really know why. There's really no reason for it. So that hasn't really helped my ADD either, because I've been super stressed. So I haven't been able to speak. I haven't been wanting to do the things I know I need to be doing because I've just been stressed and I just want to sit there and do nothing and veg. And it's been really hard for me. And it's also one of those things that I know has affected my body and stuff as well, because I've been really sick recently. I have actually gained a few pounds as well, which I'm going to be trying to get off because I want to start doing more stuff for me instead of for just because reasons. Just trying to make excuses of why I shouldn't be doing things and like stuff like that. I'm going to try to be more active in doing stuff that I know is good for me. So yeah, that's my first little thing I wanted to discuss, which was like the hardest part for me, was discussing this stuff. So I have that off my chest now. It kind of feels like a weight's just kind of been lifted off of me. So yeah, that's my first thing on how I stay organized with ADD. So another thing that actually really, really helps with my ADD, and I found it this Christmas time. I seen them on TV and I was like, I really need one of those, but I didn't know where to find them. And finally I found one in the As Seen on TV store here. So they have a bunch of stuff that's been like seen on TV and stuff like that. Obviously explains that in its name. But I found the fidget cube, which, holy crap, this is amazing. I carry it around with me when I'm working, and sometimes even when I'm filming videos I play with it just to keep my attention focused on what I'm doing instead of like getting distracted by a bunch of other things. This thing is amazing. This, I feel, would be amazing for anyone who had like a sensory issue or anything like that. Anyone who has ADD or ADHD, this would help a lot. And it also, even for those people who have to always constantly be doing something with their hands, I feel like this is an amazing little thing that pretty much almost everyone needs, in my opinion. It's just, it helps me stay so much more focused on doing the task at hand, rather than like kind of doing it and then going off and doing something else and going back to it and stuff like that, so that I can be more productive in my day, which is nice. So yeah, if you hear the little rattling of this while I'm doing videos, that's why. My favorite one probably is these guys. So there's a little silver rolly ball, and there's these, they're textured little wheels. So they have that like feeling, like sensory thing that just helps keep me motivated for some reason. I don't know. We've got little clicky buttons. The middle one does like a pen, so it clicks up and down. So anyone who has like that pen thing where they just have to click pens, this would be good too. It's got the little spinny wheel here, and then a switch, like a light switch right there. On this side it's got like a controller knob, and then this side is just a little indent so that you can just rub and have the like sensory thing as well with that. But I found since I bought this, I actually have been staying more focused too. So this is definitely, if you know someone who struggles with like ADD or like staying focused on anything, always has to do something with their hands, I think that this would even be good for anyone who knows someone with like special needs or anything like that. I feel like this could be good because it would keep their hands busy, and I feel like it could keep their attention on something. But yeah, this is an amazing little cube. I spent $15 on it. I know that online and everything, they're a little bit more expensive, but I know that you can get bigger ones as well. They're like this big. So yeah, but the little handheld one for me is just perfect. I carry it everywhere I go, and it's just helped me along so incredibly much. So my next one is something that I've struggled with ever since I was a kid, and it's my seasonal depression, which a lot of people think it's not a real thing, but it is. It's pretty much like a vitamin D deficiency because your body doesn't produce enough, and it's more of a common thing than a lot of people think it is. And I feel that it's one of those things that people think is just an excuse for things, which it's really not. Because I know once it starts turning into like fall and winter, I start just feeling it. I feel dragged, and I feel like just drained, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just kind of want to be by myself and just stay in my room and not be a social person, which is really, really hard to work on. And it's when you're in that funk, you don't want to branch out into being social and like doing stuff and stuff that you should be doing. So for me, it's just, I don't know how to explain it because I don't know, I get very just introverted into like, I don't want anyone in my little bubble. I just want to stay in my bubble, not talk to anybody, not be around anybody. My mood switches and I just get more like closed in and stuff, and I think that it has wrecked a few friendships before, only because they think that I want to cut them off of my life and stuff, which is not true. I just, at that moment in time in my life, I feel that I can't be around people and be comfortable around this kind of stuff. So I close myself in, I lock myself away from the world. I've even had my mom call someone to come and talk to me because she was worried about everything. And once we figured out what it was, we knew how to combat it. So I'm not a huge person for taking pills or anything. I'm like one of those, I don't want to put anything like that in my body, even like vitamins or anything like that. But in the wintertime, I will take vitamin D just to kind of boost it in my system so that my mood stays a little bit better and that I don't become such a anti-people person. I find that also either getting a sun lamp for your house, like one of those ones that just like sits in front of your face and you just sit in it for about 5 minutes, one of those would really help. I don't actually have one because I haven't been able to find one yet. For me personally, I will go to a tanning salon once a week for like 5 to 7 minutes. And honestly, as bad as that is for your body and stuff, for me personally, I find that it just gives me that little bit of like warmth of the sun that I need to keep me just out of that funk that I would normally be in otherwise. And I find that with doing that, it also helps me stay a little bit healthier and stuff, because when I'm just cooped up in my room or don't want to do anything, I find that I feel sicker than I would if I was actually going out and doing stuff and like talking to people and like trying to talk out my problems, which is another thing I keep very to myself. I don't express my feelings or anything like that. I don't want to deal with any of that kind of stuff when I'm in this kind of phase as well. So I find that going tanning at least once a week is an amazing thing that helps me, and taking vitamin D helps so much as well. So yeah, that's another struggle that I have that's like really hard to talk about, but I am trying to work on and trying to do all the steps I can to prevent me from going into that funk. So now another just like random thing that kind of helps me stay focused and stuff throughout the year is keeping my life really, really organized. And by that I don't mean like the planners and like the notebooks and everything. For me that means like all of my movies are alphabetized. All of my makeup and stuff is sorted for like eyeshadows, lipsticks, cover-ups, powders, all that kind of stuff. I even get to the point where I like line things up perfectly in like a perfect line, just so that it feels like my life is more organized than it probably really is. And I also, in my closet, I am very anal about my closet as well. And it has to go, it's color coordinated, and it goes by sleeve length, so like spaghetti strap, like tube top spaghetti strap, so on onto like sweaters and jackets and stuff. But I find that this actually helps me a lot, especially with my ADD, because when I feel like I'm going into like a ADD like trance kind of thing, which is what I like to call them. It's probably not, it's probably something else. But I like to try to organize things when I get to that point. And some people might say it's OCD, but I don't have any of the like OCD symptoms or anything. For me, it's just when I get to that ADD point, I need to organize stuff to keep me focused and everything, and I am really bad for like doing a job halfway and then leaving it for a week and then doing the rest of it kind of thing. But I find when it's my things that I like super, super organized, that it helps me so much to stay focused on that one thing to keep me away from like super distractions or anything like that, which is really, really nice. So that's like my other little like thing I do to keep me focused. So guys, it's kind of been a little bit different of a video, but I thought that since I want to continue doing YouTube videos and stuff, that I'd get my little bit of a condition out to you guys so that you guys understand that sometimes when you see me in a certain like glazed out state and stuff, you'll know that it's just I'm having a difficult time at that time. And I want you guys to be aware of all this so that in the future, if I ever do need to take a break from this kind of stuff, because I do need to just focus again, that you guys know it's just not because I don't want to do YouTube anymore, it's just because I need the break. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'm not going to say you have to do a thumbs up because this is not the kind of video that I normally do on my channel. It's just that kind of video that like I just needed to put out there for myself, just as I try to transition into like keeping more aware of myself and everything. So, sorry, my phone went off. So yeah, so I do hope you like this video, and I hope you do subscribe to my channel so you can join my little family and we can work through all this kind of stuff together. And I noticed that there's a little notification thing now, so if you want to be updated on my videos and stuff, notified when they come out, so hit that little notification button beside the subscribe button there. And comment if there's anything in the next little while you want to see on my channel, because I will be taking suggestions of what you guys want to see, like content you'd like to see on my channel and stuff. So comment that down below, and again, I hope you like this video, and I will talk to you guys later.